What's up, guys? Jacoby White here, and I'm back with another video, guys. So, Arrow season 5, episode 16 just aired, and we got a couple of really cool Easter eggs and WTF. In this episode, we learn that Adrian Chase is actually working with Talia al Ghul, and that Talia al Ghul wants revenge for her father's death. Oliver learns that Talia al Ghul isn't al Ghul, and a lot of other cool stuff. So this was a big kind of Oliver versus Adrian episode. But I'm not actually talking about the episode in this video, guys. I might do a review for it later. This video is about who is Adrian Chase. So, throughout this season, we've obviously had the whole Prometheus mystery. And last episode, episode 15, we learned who Prometheus was, Adrian Chase. So, in this video, I just want to talk about who is Adrian Chase. So, we've been led to believe so far Adrian Chase is the son of Justin Claiborne, and yeah, so he wants to get revenge because obviously in a flashback we got in episode 9, it's revealed that Justin Claiborne was killed by Oliver or the Hood in season 1. So it seemed pretty simple. He went to Talia for some help, and Talia helped him because she wanted to get revenge and make Oliver suffer for killing her father. And it seems pretty simple, but it might not be, because there's something that Adrian says to Oliver when he's at the hospital. Because in this episode, Captain Pike actually gets attacked and he's in the hospital, and Adrian's there, and he says something that, Oliver, if you kill me, you're basically killing yourself, because then Susan would die, which would mean Oliver, because he says Oliver cannot suffer another tragedy, which is right. But at the end of the episode, when Oliver is taking down the Bratva, Ishmael, or like the bad part of the Bratva, he says the same quote. So this leads me to believe that maybe Justin Claiborne is not Adrian Chase's father. So in this episode, we learn his real name. His real name is like Simon something. I forget what it is. I really wish I remembered for the sake of the video. But it's like Simon something. But what if he's actually like Ishmael or Gregor or Kovar is somehow tied into that. Obviously, Talia al Ghul was there at the same time, but that doesn't really mean anything. But I just thought it was kind of a coincidence that he was saying the same quote as that. Could it just be a way to tie in the present day to the past? Sure, and I really like the flashbacks in this episode. It was awesome to see Oliver as the Green Hour, not the Green Hour, as like the Hood, taking like his rage into a different identity, and I thought that was a really good idea. But guys, could he possibly be connected to Russia somehow? And could we see Adrian Chase in a flashback and Oliver not even remember? So, yeah. Alright, so I just want to quickly talk about the team-up he's doing with Talia al Ghul right now. So, when Oliver starts this episode off, he meets Talia al Ghul in something that looks really similar to the League of Shadows in the Batman Begins on top of the mountain. So it kind of was really similar to that. And we learn there that she gives him his name, Adrian Chase. And later in the episode, we know that's kind of what he wanted, because he wants to be face-to-face with Oliver, kind of face-to-face with the man he wants to get revenge at. And I'll talk about the revenge point later in this later in this video. So we learn Talia al Ghul resents Oliver now and wants him to suffer because of what happened in the events of season 3. And I really like the way the show ties in past events. One thing I want to mention is at some point in the episode, he mentions all the people that Oliver's lost. Tommy, his mother, and just, of course, the people throughout time. Laurel. But he also mentions Shadow. And how do they know about Shadow? Could Talia al Ghul have been witnessing that? Possibly, because Yao Fei was one of her teachers. And could she have known it because Yao Fei's daughter? So that's the only way. But how would Shadow? That's the one thing where I'm not really sure about. But I can understand maybe if Talia al Ghul told them, because they're obviously working together. But how is this team up going to work? Who is the main villain? Obviously, Prometheus is the main villain, and Oliver underestimated the fact that he's working alone. Now, I'm not sure if I really love the idea of a team-up. I kind of thought of the 1v1 Prometheus versus Oliver being really cool. And I think it's going to wind up being Talia al Ghul possibly as the main villain. But let's just talk about the main plan, or Adrian Chase's, or whoever he really is, his main plan. So, obviously, at the end of the episode, he locks Oliver up and says, we're going to find out what you really are, or we're going to find out what Adrian Chase really is. And then the trailer for next episode shows him basically torturing Oliver, and Oliver saying, what do you want? So it's kind of a mystery, but I think it connects to something bigger, not just the fact that Justin Claiborne or something like that happened. I think Adrian Chase wants to break him or something. Well, I'm not really sure he wants. It's kind of like an interesting thing, and I'm really excited where the show can take it. So overall, this was a really good episode of Arrow, guys. I really enjoyed it, in my opinion. I thought it was really cool. There was a big, like, cliffhanger, or, like, the big, like, climactic twist was that Talia al Ghul is working with Prometheus. So yeah, guys, it was a good episode. This is kind of my mini review slash who is Adrian Chase, and yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.